Boomer's lineup is completely built around chemistry, and I think that's a huge part of not only I think the stars on game, but yes, especially Big Balla. Chemistry gives you your stars in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like, I
exactly
mean,
that.
it basically fills that role where it gives you the buffs. It gives you the oh, hey, I can do this. You know, or oh, it's more likely I can hit a home run, something like that. That's so I think you nail it there, Clutch.
Yeah, and that's actually I think also what makes it more fun about Big Ballin versus Stars On is you could star hit to get those chem partners on in front of your heavy hitter, whether it be Peach or Petey or whoever you want. But that's not an option here. You got to execute. You got to get those slap hitters on beforehand, and so I think it's a bigger test of skill, and I think that makes it more exciting.
Little quick pause, little communication probably, and here we go. This is Winners. What is this? Winners semis? Winners quarters?
This should be winner semis because this should be winner side top 8. So winner semis.
So here we are. Winners with Bowser up now. DK there slapping with Bowser. Gonna be an out. Not gonna be 2 though.
REMKEY, huge proponent of slapping with Bowser on Peach Gardens because of the deep field. And usually it just kind of falls in front just like it does with DK, but unfortunately it just got a little too much of it there.
Hemmed up, Red Madge going for the charge. That's a drive right up the middle, and REMKEY is up 1-0 here in the top of the first. REMKEY wasting no time.
Definitely agree with the choice to do charge Madge there, because either you get a hold of one and you really sky it, or it's probably a low trash, but that's fine. Liner through the hole for Madge, and that's what you got there.
And then you got Noki driving one into right. Bases loaded, leaving into the blue blob. Matt, cover your eyes.
Blobbert looked pretty good last night.
Blobbert, oh my goodness, and it is a beautiful double play. An absolutely stellar diving stop from freaking Boomerang, bro. Not who you expect to come up massive in that defensive situation.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier, I'm like, I'm surprised we're not going for like Yoshi in the middle infield.
Boomer, though. Boomerang, bro. Boomer, bro. Right to Noki.
But Boomerang Bro got it done in second base on that one.
2 quick outs there, though. King Boo, in effect. Drives one deep, far block, front of the block. Noki was in a pretty good position. Did Madge get some magic notes on that? Did Madge get a little bit of a
gonna say, I think Madge got a hold of that one, and so the game gave Madge versus Noki. I think if he had Noki, there might have been a shot to make a diving play at it. He was kind of in the vicinity.
I think you're absolutely correct. I think that ball is caught if the game doesn't decide to give it to the third baseman there. Toadette
really
trying to prove why she got that high traffic, but Mario with a beautiful diving stop on the line. Birdo charging, big time charge into that one. Should be gobbled up by Yoshi, and it is.
Yeah, Yoshi patrolling center field, going to kind of take out both the gaps here, which is huge in Peach Gardens. That's kind of the only area you can really line it out to, is try and get in that gap, get down for doubles. But if Yoshi's out there, it makes it tougher.
Strike to DK here. 1-0, top of 2. Strike 2 from Boomerang. Oh, great pitch there. Just kiss that outside. It's just like, hey, we just had a good first date. I don't want to move too fast. I'm just going to give you a little peck on the cheek right there from that pitch.
Oh, and a peck on the cheek it was, and apparently Lakitu approved because he rung DK up.
Few flying creatures in the world love a good kiss on the cheek other than Lakitu. And Mario puts a thump into one. No block going to be there. Dixie's going to miss that ball. And Toadsworth's going to end up on second. Boomerang Bro with something cooking here in the bottom of the second. His ace in the hole.
To say ace in the hole here. That's a tough play. I know people would be like, "Wow, it's just a routine fly ball." You had the block outlines. There is some shenanigans when you have the block showing on Peach Gardens.
Double chemmed up, not going to do anything but slide into a double play.
Even if that was a hold down moment, Peach still going to have her low trash moments, and it showed up there, unfortunately.
Toasty's asking, are we going into the next winter semis next? No, we are trying to give DeJoe Meister as much time as possible. We are trying to pad this out. If our players on the East Coast can work with a little bit of a later start to allow the Joe Meister to continue his run, we will do that. For your scheduling purposes, we might be doing a quick little game switch after this one, and I'm gonna get my Toasty Tour run in here as Boo almost puts one nasty right on the line, because I think after the Toasty Tour, that should hopefully allow Flatbread enough time to get back. We'll go to the Flatbread game after that, leading into then whoever is ready up next there. Ideally, we would we'll see where we're at. Super says, bruh. I don't know what that is. The question is, when, okay. Oh, that's a diving stop. Ravian, it's yeah. Okay, we got everything. Anyway, we got 2 outs here. Boo, Madge, Blue Blob up here charging. You don't really ever not charge with Pianta, right? I mean, there's no purpose in slapping with Pianta at all,
No
right?
reason to. With the low trad, you can still get it through the infield even if you get it. And so you're kind of really aiming for that shortstop third base gap going the other way. If you're purposely trying to go for this, for a single, or even still pulling it, get it through the second base gap.
I don't think things are out of sync. I was just watching the wrong stream for a second, as that one is off the top of the wall there. I was watching, got so many things. I'm not a multi-monitor guy, unfortunately, so I got to do a lot of work on the one monitor, as that ends the inning here. Still very, very close in this one. Toadette looking again, really got to prove that high pick here. I just, I get the logic. It's Peach Gardens, sure, but it's like it's Toadette, like.
Toadette right slap is so good. I'm a big proponent of it, so I gotta agree with it. But
I don't think Toadette is bad, or I don't think Toasty is out of line by saying it's one of the best stars on slaps. It's just that point in the draft. There's just so many other. Your opponent's not picking Toadette there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know Boomer, and oh, that's perfect. It's Peach Gardens. It's gone. See you later. That is a 3-run dinger. That makes the pitcher feel like donkey ass right there. 4-0 in the top of 4. Bowser slapping, not gonna get down. Boomerang bro, not opposed to a comeback though. And again, we know what happens if you drop Boomer down into losers, at least lately.
Oh, yeah. But anyways, back to your point about Toadette. Boomer is a huge proponent of Toadette, especially because he's such a big Peach fan to get some more chemistry for her. So I think you did have to pick her that early if you really wanted her as REMKEY. So
I think one thing
that was probably part of the thought process.
And that leads me to my point, and I think. I don't know how much Vickless actually did this purposefully. Perfect from Luigi, going to be gobbled up. But a double play with the chem. Wow, I did not expect that. If you hate picking is way more viable in Big Balla. If you don't have the players you like, it is a significant decrease. Offense is so much more important than defense in this mode, I think.
And that's why I picked Boo first pick on Vickless. I said, I don't want to give you your ace and one of your better hitters, and it paid off from that standpoint. He didn't have his ace, but I don't know. Green Shy Guy was the pick for him. And,
man, 16 strikeouts. Holy cow.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. No, it is,
I at least you have one thing, but Blob puts a charge in game. Off the wall there. REMKEY looking to add on with 2 outs here. If you're Boomer, can't allow any more runs here. When you're playing someone like REMKEY, when you're playing, again, folks, this is 2 seed playing the 3 seed. These are some of the best in the business here. You really don't want to get down any big. It doesn't matter if you are one of the best in the business. Getting down a lot early, it's very hard to dig out of that hole in this game, especially if you're having a hard time with lining up your pitching. Are we seeing a call to the pen here? Interesting. I don't think I go to the pen until a run is scored. I don't think I do that. I mean, you've held him to 0 hits. Now, Mario, Not gonna get it done. Noki right
More
there.
importantly, 0 hits and only 0 runs and only 4 hits. And the only time that he had runners in scoring position was because you dropped a fly ball in center field, Dixie. I am a huge proponent of the early hook in Big Baller. I think it's more important than stars on or stars off because of how many innings you play, and it's so much about changing timing and changing looks. But I'm sorry, you got a shutout with 4 hits going in the 5th inning. No shot. Or we switch.
Yeah, especially because again, I think DK has that interesting thing where it is very much kind of flip of a coin where it's DK has the potential to dominate you because you're just not seeing, even though you've seen DK 100 times, you just can't. You're not seeing it well out of the hands. We saw it. We saw it in the Cammy game against Walrus early on. Cammy couldn't line up anything Walrus was doing, and Walrus was throwing junk most of the time. If you don't have that discipline against DK, you're going to get caught up.
Yeah. Well, it's exactly that. DK is all about having discipline and having a read on their pitching, and everyone's going to sequence DK differently. And so that's why, even though it's all about changing it up and things like that, where you're like, well, if you see DK enough times, it should become less effective, and people are using it more and more, I feel like, in Stars On for pitching. But it's because everyone uses him differently is why he's still effective, and why sometimes, yeah, he can look like he's Jacob DeGrom out there. Oh, great select there. I think if ZX isn't in the game, I don't think that's a catch there.
Yeah, vanilla Mario Baseball, you're probably not catching that. And Luigi's diving, missing. Bowser's rounding, gonna head home. Dixie Kong. That is going to be a run. 5-0 Remkey here. Tough break for Boomer in that situation. Out there should be 2. If you're Boomer, you got to score here. Got to score here. Balam Transfer says, I come back to Peach Garden. Bless. Man, there are a lot of people that like Peach Garden. I do not get it. I do not understand. The bushes, the fountain, the walls, the blocks. I mean, it is just by far the redonk of the redonkulous, but a great a jumping stop there from Match.
Hot take I have because of all of the blocks and bushes as we get a jam shot here in the center field. DK's gonna get under it. Hot take that'll never happen. Drop spot should go on at Peach Gardens, even in Stars On, just because there's so many difficult things. Put it in the bush, you can't even see the drop spot.
Yeah, that is something that is kind of fucked. It's like, oh, just follow the ball. It's like, well, I can't. The shadow's gone. Like, I mean,
the shadow does go away in the bushes.
Perfect.
Like
That's what he does. Oh, he gets the plunk. Oh, not enough.
Oh. That would have been huge.
That could have got down right now, you know. Little Paxlovid here biting the Rona, and he wants to have a good old time. I wonder if he's doing any. Think he did any Jack Daniels shooters like when he won while sick before this one?
I gotta believe that's probably not happening, but
Flatbread says drop spots should go on in big baller mode, period, in IMO. Another fellow glasses wearer, shoutouts. These people don't understand. People with fucking bad eyes have a hard time seeing a stupid small ball on a fucking screen, okay? There's nothing wrong with drop spots. Oh, perfect low trage, though. There's something wrong with a perfect low trage from the blue blob. Oh, and he's going to get down with the cactus slide. Oh, and not going to get there, but great blue starting to get everyone safe. Big damage can be done here.
I mean, when you're up 5-0, you can be aggressive on the base pass, but the fact that we get out of that without suffering out is kind of impressive.
I like that Toadette charge. A sack fly there, Z. Okay, I mean, that's better than a ground out in the infield and no one scores.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you're going for there. It's better than a bunt, too, because you never know, get popped up or something like that.
Now, okay, if you're Boomer here, this game, you got to score here, and the pulse is still alive, I think.
I agree.
Remkey's just running with Blob. Look at this guy. He says, this is the guy seated above me? This is the guy? Wow. But
Remkey
again,
being a big baller, he was, like you said, he felt slighted not getting the 2 seed.
I will
go on and show out and prove that you should have gotten it. And he's not leaving much to doubt right now.
That is true. But again, a reminder for everyone on their seeds, there was an open forum for people to plead their case. I think Remkey actually was there and pled his case, but he was overruled. Regardless. You know, that's how it goes. Charge Dixie home run. That's my prediction here. Instead, it's a slap out to first base. And a slap foul by DK. DK punts it right into the diving grip of Peach.
You look ridiculous.
Swing and a strike out of Bowser here. Boomer's really got to score some runs. You really got to get something going here.
You just really haven't had a threat all game, and this is going to be tough. You get good contact, but it's just crushed right to Toadette. That's just demoralizing.
Boomer maybe has that eye on the pager waiting to be called in to save a life, to perform a life-saving operation there. He is training to be a doctor. What type of doctor, I do not know. Ooh, that might have been a pitch to hack at, I feel like, there. Gets it to a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Goes down swinging there. Got to eliminate the damage and got to have a massive bottom of the 9th here for Boomerang Bro. But Boomerang Bro's tournament not completely in jeopardy. This would knock him down into losers. King Boo gonna gobble that one up, as then we will get let's see, that would be, I believe, where would that end up, that game?
I think that would end up.
They would await the winner of Big Nick Stuffed Flatbread. That's where.
Oh, that side.
Yep, that is where our matchup here will go.
Oh, what a play! Oh, we just couldn't get the throw off in time. I thought we had to double up there.
Lob here, 2 outs. Dick ball. Dove and stopped by Luigi. 6 runs for Boomerang Bro in this one. Can he pull off the big time comeback? No, the winner. I forgot that you're in that one, Super. Okay. You know, you've had a hell of a run. I can't sleep on the guy that's got out here making a run, a loser's run, a dominant one at that. Super to get here, taking down Matt Gree, taking down Maury, taking down Matt. I mean, you can't sit here and sleep on Super.
No, you can't at all.
You got to sit there and that's a dang good run. That's minefield after minefield right there. Boomerang into the double play. That is.
Oh no.
That will close out this one. Folks, I'll let Clutch close this one out because I need to go to the bathroom, but we'll head to break. I think we're going to need to buy some time, so a little Mario